Hey, good evening, everybody. I call to order this regular meeting of the Elk Grove Park District. Today is March 26th. Can I have a roll call, please?
President O'Malley,
Here?
Commissioner Viedke,
Here.
Commissioner Carlson,
Here.
Commissioner Cook is absent, Commissioner Walls.
Okay, our first order of business, I need a motion and a second to approve the closed session meeting minutes of March 12th.
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Viedke,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Walls,
Yes.
President O'Malley.
Yes. Next up, I've got two sets of minutes, March 12th, Committee of the Whole meeting, March 12th, 2026, regular meeting. Everybody has seen and read those?
Yes.
With no objections, I'd like a voice vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
4-0. We are at public communication. Any comments from the audience at this time? Okay, thank you, Dan. Correspondence. Do any commissioners or staff have any correspondence they'd like to share at this time? Hearing none. We'll go to recommendations for acceptance and approval. First up, I need a motion and a second for approval of pay request number 2 from Christopher B. Burke, Engineering Unlimited of Rosemont, Illinois, for the architectural and engineering services for required permits for the stream bank stabilization and pond dredging project at Fox Run Golf Links. This is in the amount of $3,666.25.
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
I got a question, actually.
Go ahead.
So this is just for A&E, right? And this is in our budget, but it's a 2-year project, correct?
Correct.
And then, so phase 1, well, this would be phase 1, I guess, but phase 1 would be like at the end of this golf season?
So the proposal with the plans is to do it in one phase. That's what will be going out to bid.
Oh, really?
So the timing, it'll go over 2 calendar years. We'd like to get the project started at the tail end of the golf season, give or take middle of
In
November.
26?
This year, yes, middle of November, and then be wrapped up and completed by next golf season.
And they can pull that off, weather permitting, huh?
That's the plan, yeah.
I thought we were doing like fall 26, fall 27, so yeah, okay.
That could be an option depending on what things come out for bid, but our initial plan for economies of scale, saving money,
Yeah, right.
mobilization, et cetera, is to do it in one fall swoop.
Thank you.
Any other questions regarding this approval? Roll call now, please.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Walls,
Yes?
Commissioner Viedke,
Yes.
President O'Malley.
Yes, we're at committee reports. I would normally start with capital projects with Commissioner Cook. Tom's not here. Backup is?
Me, and there's no report.
Sounds good. Finance Committee, Commissioner Walls, please.
Did you give anything, Brad? Can I have a minute?
Yeah.
You need this?
Here.
I'll give this to you.
You know,
You don't get it.
Here's mine, John.
We're still in the exciting percentage stages, which is a change over the last 45 years. Okay, well, this is gonna shock everybody, but there were no property tax collected in February.
Come on.
I know, can't believe it. This is the corporate fund. All expense categories are under budget except for unemployment based on timing. And year-to-date, is that a negative, right?
Correct.
So we're negative $500,000 compared to a budget of
88,000.
88,000. That's how much taxes were owed?
I mean, we usually.
A lot of
get
it
some-
is.
It's usually due,
I know it's the
March
time of year,
1st, so we
too.
usually start to get
Yeah.
distributions in February, so, yeah.
But still. Rec fund, no property taxes collected, obviously. Fees and admissions were 258,000 compared to a budget of 262,000, so we're 98% of budget. Program fees, let's just say we're 104% of budget, but obviously that's early in our year. All expense categories are at or under budget except for supplies and program contractual. That's based on time of the year. Year to date on the rec fund, we're minus 250,000 compared to a budget of 145,000. Same thing on that, right?
Correct.
'Cause
Taxes.
Tiffany gets taxes too, right? Fees and admissions for golf, 45,523 compared to a budget of 39,000. That's up 114%. I think we're gonna have just as much of a good year, weather permitting, as we did last. All expense categories are under budget, and year-to-date, again, 79,000 in the hole as a budget of 154. Oh, so that, actually, we did well with the golf, right? Because of it? Because we had a pretty decent couple weeks. didn't
Yeah,
we?
we're at a budget for the golf
Yeah.
right now, correct?
And that is my report.
All right, thank you. Any questions for John? All right, committee of the whole, that was myself. We did meet 2 weeks ago on March 12th. It was just a discussion with the Adult Center Advisory Board at the committee of the whole. We appreciated everything they do as volunteers, and they all stayed for our meeting. And that was it on the committee of the whole. Athletic Committee, Commissioner Carlson.
Yes, just a couple of things. The championship basketball games, you can still see on YouTube and I think on our website, egtv.org. So, and they should be on YouTube forever, I think. And we're hoping to get a president's meeting in April. Couldn't get it in March, not everyone was available, so. And that's my report.
Any questions for
Bob,
Scott?
you're second chair, right? Mm-hmm. If you don't go, let me know. I'd be interested to go, but if you can't go, that's all.
Yeah, no, we'll
I have
schedule.
no agenda, I just
Yeah.
haven't seen some of those people.
All right, thank you, Scott. Golf Course Committee, Commissioner Walls, please.
So the course is open on a kind of a day-to-day basis. We've had some rounds, as my report said. Everything is weather dependent. You might get a cart path okay one day and a cart path not okay the next. So we're good to go. Alex, if those of you who play in a lot of our tournaments, course sponsored tournaments, I don't have anything on the website yet. I think he's working on, they're still trying to kind of change maybe some of the dates and times for these tournaments, kind of mix things up, take what he learned in the last couple of years, and I think it's a good idea, so. Other than that, I have no further information.
The driving range is planning on opening on Sunday.
And we're good with that, right? Like, we're legitimately good.
Yeah, well, the key is the ball picker can get out there.
Yeah, I met with the renovation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bob, Scott, any questions for John?
Nope.
Okay, thank you. Youth Committee, Commissioner Bietke.
Okay, the youth scholarships, time is running out. Please do not delay. This is for any high school senior that lives within Elk Grove Village. Doesn't matter the school, as long as you live in Elk Grove Village, you can apply for the scholarship. There will be, typically the Parks Foundation does 2. I'm excited to announce that we will be doing 3 this year. That is because the Cole Kitty Fund will sponsor 1 additional $1,000 scholarship so that the Parks Foundation can offer 3 scholarships this year. So we're excited for that. We thank them very much for their generosity and supporting our youth within the community. But again, you can get the scholarships online. You can get them at the Village Hall. You can get them at the Park District Pavilion, the Haddendorf, and the Elk Grove Library. So please do not delay. Fill them out, turn them in, and good luck to everyone.
Can't get it if you don't fill it out.
That's right. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Any questions for Bob? I just have a comment for Channel 6. When Bob starts his report, can you turn the volume down a little bit? Thank you. Adult Center Committee, Commissioner Cook is not here. Do we have a second chair?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, he'll fill us in next month. Old business. Any commissioners or staff have any old business they'd like to discuss? Hearing none, we'll go to new business. Do any commissioners or staff have any new business to discuss?
Oh, actually, I should have done this in the golf course meeting. So Fox Run, the board and the staff, we put in a new, it's not even a projection TV, it's like a panel, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's amazing. So if you're in the area of Fox Run, specifically for sporting events or whatever you need, take a peek. It's gone, it has huge, fantastic reviews. If you're familiar with the building, it takes the entire back wall above the bar. So give it a go. Every single person that's walked in there is amazed to see it. And thanks to staff for getting that done.
All right, thank you, John. We are at payment of the bills. I've got 3 dates, February 2026, P cards in the amount of $135,633.70. March 13, 2026, the amount of $79,921.22. March 2026, the amount of $186,216.81. Before I get a motion and a second, do any commissioners have any, or staff have any questions or comments regarding these 3 sets?
I have one question. There's one that, it says $3,463 for FOIA attorney consultant. What is that?
All right, well, I'm aware of that, and then I'll let Ben talk about it, but.
So, yeah, that is something I brought up to you guys, I think, maybe even last year, about considering hiring a FOIA consultant attorney to help us with some of our FOIAs, because some of them get pretty convoluted and difficult to respond to. Brad and I are, and even Francis do our best. We're not experts, but it is helpful to have someone to help us get through some of them, so that's what that is.
Okay. That's all.
I had 2 questions myself. One is on Recreonics, a timing system, touchpad replacement.
I had
Where's that
one
at?
too.
Oh, the pool.
That's at the pack.
All right, that's kind of what I thought. All right, is that,
Team timing system.
how often do we do that?
That's a
It's for
capital.
all of their meets, so.
No, it's a
How
capital.
often would we have to replace something like this? How often does it
hasn't
go
been
out?
replaced since I've been here.
About
So,
every 10 years. It's a, yeah.
yeah, it's the first time since I've been here.
And then my other one was just the way you worded it, Brad. We have a driving range rent payment, and it says 2025, and it's for 19,000. But your comments say future years payable, so what does that mean, and?
That's the GL, the description of the GL code. So it's a 2025 expense, and I calculate it before the audit process is done. And then the auditors come in and verify it as part of our lease agreement with MWRD. So,
Okay.
just so we can include it in our 2025 expenses. So.
Sounds
they
good.
confirm the amount that's been paid.
And we rent that property, because didn't we talk about trying to purchase it? And they said no way, right? A couple years ago?
I'm not sure on the negotiations, but yes, we do rent.
So MWRD does a lot of recreational leases throughout the whole area, and that's what it is. It's a recreational lease to use their property. And we lease it from them for, I think we're at 40 years.
Yeah, that's what I tried to explain, but no person could understand why we just wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, that's not for sale.
Mainly because they won't sell it to us.
I tried.
Okay, our next meeting date is gonna be April 9th, at 7 o'clock. Oh, I'm sorry, I need a motion and a second.
So moved.
Second?
Roll call, please, for the bills.
Commissioner Walls?
Yes,
Commissioner Bianchi?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
President O'Malley?
Yes. Again, our next meeting date is April 9th. In a couple minutes, or in a minute, we're gonna adjourn to closed session for the purpose of discussing personnel per 2C1. We're then gonna reconvene to open session and take action if necessary, and then we will adjourn. So I need a motion, a second, to adjourn to closed session.
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Bianchi?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner Walls?
yes.
President O'Malley?
Yes. Thank you, everybody. I'm now going to do a closed session.